Today I'll be talking about subconscious persuasion. What is subconscious persuasion? Subconscious persuasion is simply influence people at a level below their conscious recognition, using more than just words and behind or beneath the language. In other words, to influence a person's decision-making or line of thinking. Chapter 9. Subconscious Persuasion. In a footnote appended to the 1919 edition of his book, The Interpretation of Dreams, Sigmund Freud called attention to the work of Dr. Poetzel, an Australian neurologist, who had recently published a paper describing his experiments with the tachistoscope. A tachistoscope is an instrument that comes in two forms. Many people have repeated Poetzl's experiments. Pure science does not remain pure indefinitely. Sooner or later it is a point to turn into applied science and finally into technology. Commercial propaganda is very effective to viewers around the world. Propaganda and politics are significant. In Brave New World, they all use types of ways to control emotion. They have a specific building for it. For example, on page 70 it states, the various bureaucrats of propaganda and the College of Emotion Engineering were housed in the 60-story building. Another way is the drug they use for happiness. It is called soma. In this quote, swallowing half an hour before closing time. That second dose of soma had raised a quite impenetrable wall between the actual universe and their minds. Bottled. They crossed the street, bottled. They took the lift up to Henry's room on the 28th floor. It shows how it separates the real world and creates their own world. Present-day persuasion. In the world, we are all being persuaded by subliminal messages. They can be used in advertising, songs, and movies. It is used significantly in selling. The world is a business, and selling is the most important thing. They use this to convince and make people feel good on what they are getting in the product. In conclusion, subconscious persuasion is used everywhere, in a book and in real life. The effects of this way have been significant in multiple categories. In Brave New World is important in society and keeps the society running.